Hey Card Pack, this is Justin Holiday of the Indiana Pacers. Welcome to the Sports Card Consultant Show. First of all, you better get my rookie card. It's gonna blow up. Second, thanks for supporting the show and being awesome. Enjoy.
Hey, what's going on, Card Pack? Today we're going to go over the top 10 basketball cards that went up the most over the last week. There's been some new names popping in there, so you want to stick around because we're going to go through them. There's some interesting stuff in there. A few reminders first. The audios from these YouTube videos goes here on the podcast. You want to listen to them in audio format. Get the picks, the buy picks from these videos. Like the buy picks from this video, I'll send them to the Card Pack newsletter a little before I actually publish the video. And to get my top sports card pick of the day and join our private Discord group, which I think is one of the best in all of sports card investing, join the Sports Card Society. It's only $12.99 a month or $129 a year. It's like 40 cents a day, where almost every day I publish a new video showing my top sports card pick of the day. Video is about 5 minutes long. I show the video, all the research and data as to why I think the card's going up and what I plan on doing with it. Am I going to sell it in a month? Am I going to hold it long term? What do I think is a good idea? Some previous examples. This Kyler Murray here, we're getting it for, if it'll ever pop up, around 200-ish, $212. Here it is in March, going for upwards of 400. We're getting this Chipper Jones here for $70 in January. Here it is going for $225 in March. And this LeBron, $175 in January. Here it is going for $645 in February. I think it's even more now. I mean, if all you do is just like get some of these cards, I mean, if all you did is get this LeBron and have it go up this much in a month, I mean, if that's all you did all year, you'd way more than pay for your membership. But you'd probably get a lot more cards than this. So, link is in the description, sportscardsociety.com. All right, let's dive into the content. By the way, I really want to get to 3,000 subscribers, so click that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Hit that notification bell, too, while you're at it. And, of course, hit that like button. I super-duper appreciate that. All right, here we are on the Market Movers tool. We went to price movements by card, pulled up basketball, grade PSA 10 over the last 7 days. And number one on the list is Sekou. His 2019 Prism, which is his rookie card, of course, pop count 2023, up about 52% on the week. Let's take a look here. Well, the chart pulls up. So this card started the week at $14. This is a graded card. PSA 10. Went up to $50. So maybe this was just a really silly low here. Let's pull it back 30 days. Maybe that was just an outlier of a low sale. Yeah, it looks like it was. So this card's overall been going down, but it looks like it's more like a $30, $35 card. Latest sale, $34. I wouldn't be buying this. I would probably sell this. His team's not real great. They're probably not going to make the playoffs. And he's not getting all that much playing time. I'm not in on that, no. Next on the list, Trae Young, 2019 Prism, pop count of 712. This is actually his second year Prism, pop count of 712, up 52% on the week. In case you don't know, pop count means this card in this grade, how many exist. So 712 of this card in the grade PSA 10 exist. Currently, $41 to start the week. Had a high sale of 76, latest sale of 65. So it looks like that is some legit gain there. Let's pull this back 60 days. Overall, it's been pretty flat. So it went up there, but I think the real value is probably around $55. Not a card I've looked at too much. If I'm buying Trae Young, I'd probably buy his rookie. Although this is flat, so maybe it goes up as we get closer to the playoffs, but I think I'd rather buy his rookie. So I'll probably hold this one because I think the Hawks have a good chance of at least making the play-in for the playoffs. Because this year, the 7, 8, 9, and 10 spots are going to play against each other to see who gets the 7, 8 spots, hence play-in. Number 3 on the list, Giannis. 2019 Prism, pop count of 620. This card makes this list way more than I would have thought. Up 41% on the week. But I think it just keeps going up and down and like sending the wrong signals here. I don't know. This card started the week at 40, went up to 66. Okay. I wouldn't buy. I mean, I was recommending it I was considering it and suggesting it as a possible buy back here, in the 40s. Here we are up to 66. That's interesting, but I wouldn't be buying at 66. Let's go to eBay real quick and just see what it's going for, like what it's listed for. It's a beautiful Saturday, by the way, here in Seattle. I'm really digging it. Let's see here. It's interesting. I mean, that's not a bad price. It's really not a bad price. Kind of low, actually, this one in particular. So I'd probably be a buy on that one. But these other ones, I'd probably stay away from the price. I mean, maybe 55. Make an offer on the 56 one. Because I think as we get closer to the playoffs, we see this gain some. But there's not a whole lot of profit to be made there. So maybe I'll put that one in the description. Number, what are we at? 4 on the list is Robert Williams III. His 2018 Prism Silver pop count of 207, up 40% on the week. I get some coffee, my beautiful people. All right, card pack. What do we got here? 320 to start the week. Had a high sale of 500, latest sale of 400. What did he do? What did he do to cause this? Because I haven't heard a whole lot about Robert Williams III doing much, but boy, his cards have just been going up, huh? Wow. What? Why have his cards been going up over the last 60 days? Look at this, $66. I mean, that's just a really nice chart. By the way, this is one of the many, many reasons I have the Market Movers tool, because in sports card investing, you need a data visualization tool like this. You need to be able to see what's going on in the market. This simply, or else because it just saves so much time. This Market Movers tool makes me a lot of money. It saves me from making a lot of mistakes. Like the subscription fee I pay for this, it's not a fee because it makes me money. It makes me a lot of money. I'll put a link for the Market Movers tool in the description. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off your first month or your first year, whichever subscription you choose. Why has Robert Williams III just been going up like this? I mean, you could have bought this card for $66 in February. It's going for 400. This one is really, because I have not heard enough about him to think. What has he been doing? Let me go. Let's pull up his stats here, basketball-reference.com. Good website. Averaging 8 points, about 7 rebounds, about a little less than 2 assists. Playing like 18 minutes. Let's go game by game. Let's do this real quick. This is a good way to. This is good right here because you get to see how I research players and stuff like that. I dive in deeper. This is a lot of stuff I do behind the scenes for the Sports Card Society. Like this is what I do to find cards. Like I dive in deeper. He had 20 points on the 2nd of April and 16 the 3rd, or the 4th, excuse me, in the next game. And he's been kind of doing this. Interesting. I don't really understand. I mean, I guess he's fairly productive. He is starting to play more, that's for sure. 25 plus minutes a game here. Interesting. I gotta go to eBay and see what he's selling for. Interesting. Let's see, 424 or best offer is the best buy now on that. Latest one sold for 400, and that looks like a legit sale. This one up here at 500 seems silly. I'm not gonna rely on that one, but 400. Robert Williams III. It's not often that you find a card in season like this that's just been nicely chugging up like this. Would I be buy, sell, or hold on that? Damn, dude. I could see how you could be a sell on this. I mean, if you had it down here at $66 and it's up to 400, god dang, I think I'd be a sell on that. I don't know how much more this card goes up. Interesting, just interesting. Next on the list is another Giannis, his 2019 Mosaic Jam Masters Green. Pop count of 225, up 32% on the week. Let's take a closer look at this one. I mean, they're fairly cool looking cards. The LeBron pops on here every so often. Started the week at 58, ended the week at 78. Let's pull it back 60 days, see what it looks like. I mean, overall, I guess it's kind of been going up. Here's a sale, 78. I don't know if that was legit or not. Pop count's pretty low though, 225. Let's go to eBay. I mean, I could maybe be a buy on this because it's just kind of a low price point, and it's a Giannis PSA 10. Obviously, you can't get anything. It's so hard to get anything graded now because, well, you know, PSA costs $300 to get a card graded now, at least for the foreseeable future. $80 or best offer. What did you say the latest sale was? 78 coming up from 50, but it's kind of already hit that already. Interesting. 60 days ago, this card was $50. I could see some money being made there as we move closer to the playoffs over the next month. I like this one. I think I'd be a buy on that. It's just I'd make an offer on this, try to get it for less. Obviously, this one too, but interesting. Yeah, I'll put a link in the description to that one. I think that's a good low price. It's because it's cool enough looking card and everything that I just see that I feel like that would be a good card to sell for some profit here in the next month. Next on the list, LeBron James 2019 Mosaic Base, pop count of 2805. So this is him in his Lakers jersey, up 31%. I've been seeing more of these LeBrons popping up, these Laker rookies, Laker cards, but Laker rookies, because this would be his first Mosaic in a Lakers uniform. But then again, it's Mosaic's first year being released is this 2019 one, which actually came out in 2020. But so start the week at 53, went up to 65. And it looks like it's sustaining it. Let's pull it back 60 days. This went up a little. By that I mean like it's got higher lows. See what I mean? Like this low over here is certainly lower than this, so it's a higher lows consistently. And the highs are slightly going up. 65. Let's go to eBay real quick. It's interesting, these kind of like non-rookie cards of superstar players seem to be trending-ish. $60 or best offer. What did you say the last one went for? 65, okay. Make an offer there. A lot of them for 60. You can maybe make an offer there, get it for less than 60. I kind of want to be a buy on that one too, just because it's such a low cost of entry, and I can see this card getting up to $100 by the time playoffs roll around. But you got to factor in the shipping here. You know what I mean? So you got to look at the shipping price. That's part of your fees there, and plus you'll have plus tax. You know, you might pay. Yeah, I'd make an offer on these. Make sure you mind how much you're paying for shipping and what your sales tax is going to be, because if you want to flip it for $100 in a month, you know, eBay's going to take 10% of that. So I guess there'd be like $20, $25 profit in there. But I'll put a link in the description to that one too. It's interesting. I think it's a very low risk type of thing to get in. You know, it's cheap, and it's LeBron, graded PSA 10. Like, if you got to hold it till next season, no big deal. Or a Giannis, like, okay, that stuff's probably going to go up higher than where it is now. Anyways, next on the list, Miles Bridges, 2018 Prism Silver, pop count of 544, up 30% on the week. Miles Bridges, good player. I think he was very highly drafted. I can't remember. He was like way top of the draft. Can't remember what exactly, but 126 went up to 180. Latest sale of 170. Let's pull this back 60 days. Kind of all over the place. Looks like it's made a jump. I'd probably be a sell on this. I'm not a big Miles Bridges fan. God, look at that. Isn't that funny though? Like that Robert Williams Prism Silver is going for $400, and Miles Bridges is going for 170. That seems weird. That seems so weird to me. Next on the list, Tyler Hero 2019 Optic Base, pop count of 1,020, up about 30% on the week. Let me get some coffee while this loads. Let's see here. This card started the week at 71. End of the week at 92 from a previous sale of 69, so that's a little suspicious. Let's pull this back 60 days. Yeah, overall it's been going down. Looks like it's kind of gotten flat here. You can see how it's kind of gotten flat here in the last, 30 days or so. Not quite, maybe like 20 days. So I think his bottom might be $70, depending on how you feel about Tyler Hero. I mean, this is a rookie. PSA 10. Interesting, right? Tyler Hero, obviously he made such a big splash in the bubble, in the playoffs last year. But he hasn't really made much noise this year, really. His cards are way low. Like, if we pull this back, let me pull this back like 365 days. Let's see where this card's been. High sale of 250, if that's true, but there's a sale of 150, 200 next to it. I mean, so I think this card's probably definitely went for over $200, and now it's down to 70 some. Here we are at the beginning of the season. It's going for 180, and it's really done nothing but go down, but it's leveled out. It's at really around 60, $70 now. Could it go up as we get closer to the playoffs? It could. I'm just not the biggest Tyler Hero fan, so I'd probably be a hold on that one. John Morant, 2019 Mosaic, pop count of 2,000, up almost 24% on the week. Let's take a look here. Started the week at 120, ended the week at 156. Let's pull this one back like 90 days. It's gone down, 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 down. I don't know if it's at its bottom yet. I think $100 is probably about its bottom. Where are the Grizz in the sitting at number 8. Okay, they're looking good to be in a play-in spot. That's okay. So I could see this going up some as we get closer to the playoffs. Let's zoom in a bit more again. Let's go to 30 days. You know what? Let's pull PSA 9 of this card too. See, it's stuff like this. Like, this is why I have the Market Movers tool, to be able to just like compare data and everything too. Again, link in description. You really, 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 really need it. If you're serious about sports card investing, that is. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off your first month of your first year. Yeah, they've been traveling about the same path, been pretty flat for the last 30 days. So that's interesting. Seems like you are kind of buying at the bottom. I know that says 156, but I think that's an outlier sale. I think this card's going for more like 100-ish bucks. By the way, we're doing a little bit of technical analysis here, which is really important to do when you are looking at sports cards and trying to figure out how to find them undervalued. Like that's how I'm able to find this LeBron and know it's going to go up. Find this Chipper and know it's going to go up. Find this Kyler and know it's going to go up. So I put together a course called the Delta Factor. It's a video course, like 7-8 videos, about 3-4 hours of content. I really dive in deep on technical analysis, being able to really read the data and find discrepancies in the market. You know what I mean? Like cards that should be worth more that they're not yet, or cards that are gonna be worth more but for some reason they're not yet. And it's really that's why I'm able to pick so many winners. Like I pick a lot of winners, and it's just because I figured out how to do this. So I put in a video course, the Delta Factor. There's a couple bonuses with this course too. It's you get a free month in the society and a whole year of the private Discord. So go check it out. Links in the description. Let's check out this jaw on eBay. 130. Let's lowest shipping, buy it now. Yeah. 130 or best offer. I wouldn't want to pay more than 110 for this card, because when we look at the chart here, like that's just kind of. I mean, I get 130. I just maybe it should be a bit more than I think. Maybe I'm being a little low on it. Maybe 120. 120 is probably good. What's this? 112. 120 is probably good. Because I feel like this card goes up as we get closer to the playoffs, as more hype builds around the NBA playoffs, which is going to start happening really soon. I mean, I would say as soon as the NFL draft is over, so the beginning part of May, we're going to see quite a ramp up for players' cards that are on teams that are going to be have a good chance of being in the playoffs. And this is one of them. This is just really cheap. It's Jaw. He's really good. I would say I'd try to get it for like 120. I'll put a link in the description to that one. Kind of like that one. Next on the list, Wendell Carter Jr., and I believe that ends the list. Yeah, Wendell Carter Jr., 2018 Prism, pop count of 316, up 23% on the week. Let's pull up his chart. Yeah, baby. $55 to start the week. Ended the week at 71. The sale before that, though, was 60, and the sale before that was 63. By the way, just last night, I finished all the Lord of the Rings. I didn't watch them all in one day. I watched them all over the course of like a week. I'm just so grateful that things like that were made. Like, they're so rare. There's only a few things that are like that epic, and like, you know, that whole trilogy and everything. Just so epic. I really forgot a lot of things about it and how damn good it is, and like the effort and everything they put forth and like creating this whole thing. I was just like, God, I would love that. Like, I just feel thankful that there was a 3 movies that came out like that were just so good. I mean, it's so great. There's only so many of those. You know, I think the Avenger movies were pretty damn good, and all the whole Marvel stuff. Thankful for that. It made me think about that type of stuff, because most movies almost every movie is pretty forgettable. But like, when they put together something like this, like, it's just so epic. I was just so good. So good. I want so badly something like that to come out again, because it's so rare that something like that comes out that is like so epic, and it's like a trilogy. It's just, please, movie world, bring us something really, really damn good in a trilogy format that's really epic and like Star Wars style, like, you know, goes through the test of time. Like Lord of the Rings will. Star Wars obviously has Indiana Jones, I think, except for I don't love the second Indiana Jones. I'm sorry. I know people love that, Short Round and all this stuff. But of the 3, that's my least favorite for sure. What else? Back to the Future is a good trilogy, but obviously that's different. I like the whole Harry Potter movies. Those are great. I don't know. Back on topic here. We're just toward the end of the video. I wanted to share that. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it. Did you get what I'm saying about the trilogies and the epic movies and stuff like that? That like they're actually really rare. Tell me what you think. Because I'm just like off it, because I finished watching it. So I went to sleep last night. I was like, oh, I'm so grateful. This is so good. Anyways, Wendell Carter. I'm not buying this. I'm selling it. I'm not interested. I'm selling it. So I'll put a link in the description for it looks like 4 cards I think that were worth taking a look at. But that was the list this week. It was really interesting to see, you know, there's a lot. I mean, sure, okay, Giannis is in here twice, and that's really it. Other than that, there's like Sekou, Robert Williams III, Miles Bridges, Tyler Hero, Wendell Carter Jr. That's interesting that this is the top 10 this week, right? Because those are kind of some almost seemingly kind of random people. And that Robert Williams thing, I couldn't believe his card has just been chugging up like that. But I'm still a sell on it, because like if you really got it at like $60, like, get out. $450, like, why? Just get out. If you think he's gonna be a great player long term, cool. But buy him back again in the off season, because right now that'd be a good time to sell. Again, links for everything in the description. You know, the podcast, the newsletter, the Sports Card Society, and the Delta Factor, and the link for the Market Movers tool. Use code Society for 20% off your first month of your first year. I can't wait for the playoffs to start. Like, I know they're still a ways away. Really, they're over a month away before the play-ins even starts. I think May 20th is when it all starts. But it's cool. Like, I'm excited for it. I really am. Other than that, thanks again for watching Card Pack. You're so awesome. Stay classy. I'll see you tomorrow.